Good morning, Virgos. How are you? Okay, sorry about that. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Like I was saying, good morning. Time now is 1 a.m. Eastern Time where I am. This is going to be a Virgo love reading, a general reading from the sign of Virgo placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, wherever you may, wherever it may resonate, take what resonate, leave the rest. Okay, good morning, you guys. Let me know. Okay, so you said the sound is good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So, like I was getting ready to say, general reading for the sign of Virgo. What's up, Trinity? What's up, Miss Big Red? I'm glad you guys can hear me. So, Virgo, I feel like we dealing with between 2 to 3 different energies. This could be 2 to 3 different people. It's different groups of you. So therefore, like I said, take what resonate, leave the rest. Okay. Um, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Cancer, or Aries, or somebody who fits the description of a Capricorn, Cancer, Aries. Okay. Mm. Okay. And if it's your first time here, by all means, please do feel free to subscribe to the channel notification bell so you know we're going live. How you doing, Brenda? Welcome to the chats. I know that's right. My moderator said 18 over. Don't come into this chat disrespecting. I know that's right. Cross watchers, you're welcome, but keep it classy and respectful, okay? So, Virgo, you have past person, a new person, somebody watching you from a distance. So let's go ahead on and start off with the first energy that popped out when it comes to the matters of love, okay? This person here is saying, I've been watching you from over every source. I think I've seen you in my dreams before. This feeling is strangely pulling me toward you. I think I already have a big crush on you. Your energy heals me. I gotta know more about you. Can't get my eyes off your figure and the way you move. Must be adrenaline rush because you set my heart on fire. That's the energy I'm getting from a new person. Okay. Moving along. Like I said, take what resonate, but that's the first message that came to me. Okay. Now, the next message that came out is if you want our love to become long lasting, give me a hand to build a solid foundation. Can you at least listen to me? We're not over yet. There's still something between us. Open your heart a bit more. Things are not as bad as you perceive them to be. It's hard to show, but I do care about you so much. This love is lithium. Won't let you know that I do adore that smell of your hair and the whole you. When you hold my hand, that warmth keeps my insecurities away. Like I said, take what resonate, flip it if need be. Sorry for breaking your trust. I don't think I deserve you. Being fair sometimes bring us balance and more understanding. Is that my negativity keeping me away from you? Love is still there deep down in our hearts, but we should definitely spend more time together. Okay, that's the next message that came out. Okay. The next one that came out is With this person here, they saying endings might bring better beginnings. This is the third set. Maybe we have so many differences that I just can't meet your standards. I'm so confused about our relationship and occupied with cloudy thoughts. At this moment, I think we should be friends. I've been giving you love, devotion, and received nothing in return but criticism and pain. I'm choosing myself, moving forward. Wish you could put yourself in my shoes and understand how I feel. Okay. Like I said, put that wherever you feel you want to put it at, flip it if need be, take it where it resonate. Okay. Now, Virgo, how do you feel about this situation when it comes to your energy? Okay. When it comes to your energy, Virgo, you view this person as being toxic. You view this person as having multiple addictions or suffering with some sort of repeated pattern of substance addictions, repeated, patterns and cycles. You view the situation as Six of Swords. Like I said, you view the situation as being toxic. You are saying, you know what, enough is enough. I'm ready to pull up and leave this situation behind because it's too toxic. This person broke your heart. They could have had you caught up in a three-sword situation. And a third party with the Four of Pentacles is like holding on tight to something. But in this situation here, when I see the Three of Swords with the Four of Pentacles, this is due to some sort of like emotional pain and disturbance, dealing with some sort of control issue because you was dealing with somebody who was on this attracting to like more material wealth. Okay, somebody who could have been controlling. And so this is a situation where it could have definitely felt one-sided, a bit cold-hearted, because this person kept trying to put themselves ahead of you. In this case here, could have been making you feel less than because they got you caught up in a third-party situation. We got to a point where with the Two of Wands, you're ready for something new when it comes to making plans for the future, because with the Chariot card, the time has come to overcome obstacles and challenges. Maybe some of you may have Cancer in your birth chart. Okay, when it comes to making plans for the future, pushing yourself forward in order to overcome these obstacles and challenges, because this is somebody who stabbed you in the back multiple times when it comes to the Ten of Swords, which led to some sort of major disappointment of rejection when it comes to the Five of Cups. Some of you could have been dealing with an Emperor in reverse who somehow mishandled you and mishandled the situation, because this is somebody who felt like they had the upper hand, felt like they had power and control over the whole entire situation, that they manipulated it. It became a mind game. You understand what I'm saying? It was almost like this person viewed them as a more of a higher authority or something over you, where they felt like they had complete charge over the whole situation. But it wasn't like that, because when the pain got great enough, you chose to do something different and you chose to get up and lead us, the situation behind with the High Priestess helping you to pay attention to the red flags. You know, a situation with the Nine of Pentacles, you being forced to put yourself first and separate yourself from things that no longer serve you when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles, and focus on your own peace of mind and happiness with the Sun card. Because here you are, Virgo, you showed up in your own reading when it comes to the Hermit card here. Okay, some of you could have been, grieving in silence, where there's a need for you to take a break or take some mental rest, because with the Four of Swords, take a time to go away, grieve in silence, and heal. Where Spirit is telling you to stay encouraged with the Strength card, and don't be afraid to speak up for yourself, because you are headed closer towards some sort of spiritual victory with the Six of Wands. Because with the Nine of Wands, this was definitely a draining situation that was draining you mentally and emotionally because some of you felt as though you were surrounded by enemies. With the Ten of Wands, you definitely view the situation as a burden. And so with the Eight of Pentacles, you're trying to slowly focus on your stability and security blanket when it comes to you trying to push yourself toward long lasting, longevity here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. You got your mind on your money on your mind, with the universe trying to help you with the Wheel of Fortune, because right now you're trying to pay close attention to your harvest when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles. Judgment, you're going through some sort of spiritual awakening right here with the Eight of Wands, finally having the freedom to let go and move forward, where the time has come for you to take action to put yourself first. And like I said, take what resonates, because I see a lot of y'all coming in the chats. How you doing, Lulu? Kula said everyone says that they do not care. Trinity said yes, the sound. Okay, let me see. Dang, okay. All right, so let's see what else wants to come out when it comes to this situation with this right here, concern. Because it sounds like, Virgo, for what I'm seeing here, most of you is like pulling up and you're walking away. So how does this person, what is this person, what else do they want to say when it comes to the matter of love? Because I really don't think you care, to be honest. Because you done been through so much shit that you done carried such a heavy load, heavy baggage. Yeah, this situation, look, it says this situation is coming to an end. So let's see. Let's see what else wants to come out. I feel like somebody is trying to do. Yeah, you just got the Four Cups. So somebody's doing some heavy contemplating and meditating. They can't get you up their mind when it comes to this here Four Cup situation, okay? I do feel like somebody's trying to do a banishing spell or something like that, Virgo. Some of you may need to jump up and and create some a banishing candle spell for yourself when it comes to, destroying, you know what I'm saying? Getting rid of the negative energy. You understand? Because I feel like somebody kind of has it out for you. So some of you may need to get hit on and work on creating some sort of banishing spell. Like I said, that's why I was telling y'all to get over on my other Facebook page at Sister Witches of Wonderland, okay? Because some of you need to learn how to create your own powerful banishing spell, okay? And that's what I was working on earlier. I posted the video up in the group, and I also posted video on TikTok, okay? So some of y'all may need to get up there and create some sort of spiritual protection banishing spell to do a return back to sender. That's what this is. This is a return back to sender spell, okay? Let's see what else wants to come out. Trinity said they created for themselves. They haven't learned yet. Playing stuff, you don't know how it works exactly. Let's see what else wants to come out. Spirit shows me what else wants to come out for the sign of Virgo for the month of May 2025. Whoa. Okay, let me see. The hyphen card came out. Taurus. When it comes to paying attention, to the lesson that has been taught when it comes to seeking answers from a higher source, when it comes to dealing with a one-sided situation, when it comes to dealing with something that's more spiritually tradition in a traditional sense, traditional manner. Whether this is you or them, seeking answers from a higher source. The Six of Pentacles is here. So when it comes to giving and receiving, what you give, you get back in return. And it's like sometimes a person has to be careful what they put out because what you put out comes back to you. And sometimes what you put out, if it's in a negative manner, it will come back to bite you in the ass. But now the Knight of Wands is here. So when the Knight of Wands shows up in a reading, sometimes that could be where somebody is willing to take the risk to do whatever it takes to get what they want. Or this could be somebody's hard work finally paying off. Because one thing about it, Virgo, and two things for sure. Once somebody tries to break from you the first time, it's like fool me once. It's on me, but fool me twice. I'll be damned. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't feel as though you're going to just stick around for somebody's BS. How you doing, Sabrina? Welcome to the chats. Brenda said, like I said, it was that Taurus. Trigger said that part. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, y'all had Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Cancer. I'm also picking up on Scorpio energy. Somebody who thought they was Prince Charming or viewed themselves as being a Prince Charming in your life. Oh, I'm picking up on love spells. Somebody sitting back waiting and wondering how come they love spell hasn't worked on you yet, or either sitting back asking themselves or watching to observe to see if the love spell that they did on you is beginning to take place and work. And the reason why it's not working, Virgo, is because you're not vulnerable. You're not damsel in distress, and neither you're not weak. You're not lonely. I mean, just because you're a Virgo and you're on hermit mode, that don't mean you're lonely. Virgo, you're an introvert. You know what I'm saying? So you like being private to yourself. That's who we are. We're hermits. We know how to entertain ourselves spiritually. Especially once you learn a lesson and you know, and that lesson teaches you, you know what to look for and what not. You understand what I'm saying? And maybe in the past, substance brought you down to a lower, lesser level. Somebody could be feeling very nervous and tense with anxiety, and that can be because you're very sensitive to negative energy, and you can also be picking up on other people's energy. So you really do have to be careful not to bring your vibration down to a lower level, because when that vibration goes down and that energy goes down, you have to be careful because you'll begin to attract that same negative, low vibration energy. Because like what you get is what you give. What you give is what you get, is what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting to light that candle right now. Let's see how this candle works, y'all. I'm getting ready to light this candle. This right here is a return back to sender. Okay. So let's get head on. And let's try to get it on and return all this negative energy. All right. So let's see how that works. And let's see what comes out. The Page of Cups, some sort of unexpected surprise news. You could be receiving some sort of unexpected message that may be coming in from a younger water sign or something other. See, underneath this candle is a sign, is a sign, signature, petition underneath it, right? So as the candle burns and it melts, it lets me know when it's a completion, and I'll know when the banishing spell melts, okay? So when all this stuff underneath melts down completely, that'll let me know. So let's see what else wants to come out. I may pick up another deck just to see if anything else wants to pop out. And these, let me see what else I want to pick up. What else I need to pick up? Let's see. Knight of Pentacles just came out on you. Okay, whether it's somebody procrastinating, moving slow, or again, somebody feeling as though something like their hard work is going to pay off. I'm getting ready to put these down. Let me pick up something else real quick, you guys. Let me see something here. What else do I want to pick up real quick? Let's see. Let's see what else wants to come out, Virgos. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what the energy's at concerning you and this person. I don't know. There's something. Let's see. What's going on? What am I feeling? Show me, Spirit. Show me what am I feeling for Virgo. What's going on? This person's real energy, their true intentions. Like I said, the Queen of Wands, you're taking back your power, okay? With that Queen of Wands, for sure. You're not settling for less. And see, this is the time right now to do a spiritual cleansing and do a spiritual prayer, okay? Again, yep, I can't make it up, Virgo. The Strength card came out twice. So there's a need for you to definitely to stay encouraged and don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Don't be afraid to believe in yourself. With the Star card, okay, yes, you're focused on your own inspiration, happiness, joy, you know what I'm saying, hope. Just like I said, I can't make it up. You're focused and you need to be focused on yourself and pay attention to the what the High Priest is trying to help you. Your energy, you're taking on the High Priest. You are the Empress. You are giving birth to new ideas, okay? Nine of Cups. Somebody views you as a wish fulfillment. Or there's a wish fulfillment on the horizon here. The Empress. I just said it. And the Empress came out. And I just said it. Okay. Causes flying out. King of Cups. Somebody's emotionally in their feelings when it comes to you, okay? But the question is, when it comes to that King of Cups, that can also be somebody, even though they're emotionally in their feelings, this could be somebody who is used to using manipulation to get back in on your good grace, on your good side. Water sign, okay? Water is what? Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cancer showed up. I just said I was picking up on Scorpio. Four Cups. Like I said, it's the second time the Four Cups showed up. So again, somebody's doing a whole lot of heavy contemplating and meditating on a situation. When it comes to you, they can't seem to get past you. Even though there's three other cups in front of them, they're stuck on that one cup. They stuck on you. For some reason, they can't seem to get you out their head or get you out there, get you off their mind. Okay, let's see what else is coming out. Like I said, Virgo, I can't make it up. Seven of Pentacles came back out. So you're focused on your harvest right now. You're paying close attention to to your finances, okay? Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles came back out on you again. What the fuck is that about? It's like wanting to move closer toward you, feeling like they have what it takes, but they're procrastinating. But they feeling as though their hard work is going to pay off. Or this can either be you, your hard work is going to pay off. The Eight of Wands, again, you finally having the freedom to move forward. Or somebody's trying to take fast action toward you. These same cards is popping back out with a different deck. I can't, that's your clarity right there. And they popping out on their own. A Chariot came back out on you again. Overcoming conflicts and obstacles, letting you know that you're on the right path, okay? For some of you, this is your season. The spiritually soul Two of Pentacles, there's a need for balance, okay? Because when it comes to juggling, some of you could be multitasking, wearing multiple hats. Or you could be in a situation where you're feeling as though somebody's juggling two people, or you're juggling two jobs or two different responsibilities, whatever the case may be. Because during your love cards, I told you on the love cards, it was 3 different messages that came out in them love cards. So it could be some juggling with the 3 of Swords. It was a third party that showed up. That part, Trinity, that's right. You said a snake can shed their skin easily, but their intentions are still there. That's right. That's right. You know, you took the words right out of my mouth, Trinity, because I was going to say pay close attention to a person's true intentions toward you. For what is this person's true intent? That was the question I was going to ask, because the High Priestess even showed back up again. So there's definitely a need for you again to pay close attention, you know what I'm saying, to the red flags, and to use wisdom and intellect when it comes to dealing with this situation. Don't lose your cool, stay calm and collect. You understand what I'm saying? Don't feed it to this person's energy. Okay, sometimes you may have to feed a situation with a long handled spoon and feed it from a distance. Because something other here may be trying to trigger you, or something is trying to get your attention. The devil showed up again. So some of you are definitely dealing with a toxic situation. Just like I said, these same cards is popping back out on you. This is somebody who could also be trying to bind you through intimacy, using sex as a weapon, as a tool. And this person could be very ego-driven, feeling as though they're well endowed, feeling as though they have you wrapped when it comes to the bed game, but they don't know that their bed game is not really all that potent like that. And that's another reason why you walked away, because the bed game was boring. It didn't excite you anymore. They didn't do it for you anymore. It was a turn off. And for somebody, this person couldn't even really 100% satisfy you all the way. Something other was lacking. I feel like somebody had a hard time getting it up. The hyphen card came back out. Damn, Taurus. Lord Jesus. Six of Cups. This could be a past person. Somebody's reminiscent of the past. Somebody could be trying to come in from the past and want to make a small token of appreciation. Oh my God, Virgo. I feel like somebody wants to be intimate with you. But it could be like a bad bacteria, like a bad seed. You know what I'm saying? You could view the shit as being this right. You ain't trying to fuck with the bacteria. This person done been around. King of Swords. Oh my God. You're dealing with somebody like a King of Swords in reverse. This person, because King of Swords is normally somebody seeking after some sort of mental clarity and truth. But then on the other side of that, King of Swords, you could be dealing with somebody who's also selfish and stubborn as hell. Or want what they want. They cake and they ice cream too. If they can't have you, then damn it, they'll stop you and block you and try to hold you back. Air sign. Some of you Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini is standing out to me. Eight of Swords. Somebody's holding their head, trying to keep somebody stuck, or somebody could be feeling stuck and isolated, as though they can't free themselves, feeling as though they got their hands tied in a situation, needing to untie themselves. Somebody probably feels as though you're still stuck in your head of them. Devil energy is really coming in, but whoa, that shit scared me. So spirit is here. That scared me. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that's a sign. Jesus Christ. Okay. Spirit is here because I felt that. That really shook me. So spirit is here. I got chills off of that. Okay. Child. Tell the devil to flee, baby. Cover that devil in the blood. I'm trying to tell you. The Page of Swords. So it's like, driven with ambition to succeed. The Magician taking time to manifest. Again, there go that Ten of Wands. You view the situation as a burden. I can't make it up. It's coming back out again. Ten of Pentacles showed up again. You're focused on your stability. Your money's on your money. Your money's on your mind. The Seven of Cups. Somebody is like, options, multiple options, but some of these options can also be illusions. Somebody's weighing their options. That Six of Pentacles is showing back up again. Well, this is giving and receiving a breadcrumbing. It's like I said, what you give is what you get. Therefore, if you didn't give shit and you didn't put shit into the situation, don't expect to get shit back in return. And Four of Swords wants to show up again, taking time to grieve in silence or needing to go away and take some time to rest mentally. You are the Queen of Cups. You listen to your intuition at this time. So it's like it don't matter what this person says. Something other's trying to lead you astray. At the back of my head is starting to hurt. The World card. I was getting ready to say it if I didn't mention it. Closing out a cycle and making room for new beginnings. What the Miss Big Red said, you said my pH balance is good and health stats are good. And we're not going backwards. Let's see. Trinity said trying to give Virgo. Okay. Better throw some holy water on it. I know that's right. Wow, I'm really surprised this vanishing candle is really moving rather slow. Reading the candle energy. It's almost done. I feel like it's working. Waiting for it to get to the bottom, you guys. I love the herbs that are in there. I can't really share it to the public because I don't know who's watching. Brenda said, I'm so glad I clicked on to your reading. Well, I'm so glad you clicked onto it too, Brenda. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. Okay, Brenda? Definitely subscribe. We appreciate you. Welcome. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands, Virgo came back out. Okay, same cards keep coming out. All right, I feel like this situation was a bit of a struggle, hard for some of you to let go. Again, I also feel like somebody was trying to do like love spell work on you, banishing spell. They go to Three of Swords, came back out again. Definitely involved a third party in the situation because the same cards keep popping out. I feel like somebody was trying to hold on to you with a love spell or was hoping that the love spell was going to take place, but it didn't. But definitely, this is why I told you guys earlier, right? To jump on to Facebook and get into that Sister Witches of Wonderland Facebook group so that you can see when I post up certain things to help loosen the negative energy off of you. Okay, it's a private group, all right. Or sometimes I put certain things on TikTok that I might not put on Facebook. Okay, because if you're on my Facebook group, then you can see how I be working on banishing spells. You understand? And doing the herbal draws and that sort of thing for protection. Cause yeah. Yeah, definitely do that, Brenda. Like I said, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm going live, okay? Yeah, Virgos. In the meantime, I'm gonna stay focused on this here banishing spell. Okay. And I'm gonna keep my eye on this here banishing spell. It's beautiful. Can you see all the herbs in there? Yeah. I'm gonna let that do what it do. Okay. That is a return back to sender spell. Okay. That's what that is, all right. To destroy and remove the enemy, every curse, every hex, every evil eye, every anything negative. This is to definitely banish all that away. All right. So I'm going to leave it there, you guys. I hope you was able to get something from this. Okay. Oh, I feel like somebody's saying they think I'm a know-it-all. No, I'm not a know-it-all. Let's see what one more card wants to come out of these love cards. Then I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna shut it down. All right. Let's heal past trauma and solve inner conflicts. That's what just came out. Oh my god. I can't make it up. It says, no doubt you are the one and only I want to spend the rest of my lifetime with. I would take back all the hurtful words I said to you. I just need some time to give more into our relationship. I don't want our love to become worse by minor things unconsciously piling up. I feel bad for letting you down. I miss the old you. I miss us. Big egos will lead this relationship to a darker place. It already has. So, like I said, you was dealing with somebody who was very ego driven. A third party intervention has destroyed our connection. Wow. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. And I feel as though you've already made your decision, Virgo, when it comes to somebody saying, let's reflect ourselves in a situation when we're not together to make a rightful decision. Somebody views you as a soulmate. Hmm. Mm. And this could be more than one, more than one energy, more than one person, okay? Because, like I said, a third party popped up in this reading like 3 times. Okay, so you definitely dealing with two different energies, two different people, or somebody who had you caught up in a third party situation. And now this person's taking some time to do some serious reflecting because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. They thought what they had on the other side was way much better than you because this person was attracted to the material things, and they felt like the person on the other side had way more to offer than you had to bring to the table. But underneath all this material shit, they wasn't happy, so they was pretending and putting on the front. Now they sitting back missing you, you know, wondering how you doing, watching you from a distance. Okay. Aries. All right, I'm gonna leave it. Says your smile can't get them out of my head. Okay. All right. Yep, that's it. Okay, so in the meantime, you said no reflection never had nothing was slow, but they pretend I was involved with, you know. Bruna said I definitely got something from it. I'm glad you did. All right, you guys, it's almost 2 a.m. It's 1:41 a.m. Okay. Taking a look at the banishing candle over here. All right. The return back to sender. I'm gonna keep my eye on this, okay, you guys. I'm waiting for it to melt all the way down, all right? Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on it, all right, you guys. So I'm gonna let it burn. I'm gonna let it do its thing because I need for it to go down. All right. So with that being said, you guys have a blessed night. You said yes because he will never get someone like me. I know that's right. You guys are so welcome. Have a blessed night. I think I'm kind of hungry. You said it's 10:42 p.m. where you at, Trinity? Okay, okay, it's kind of early where you at. Well, it's almost 2 a.m. where I am. I think I'm gonna give me a little snack. So I'm gonna eat, then I'm gonna call it a night. All right, it's Sunday. Okay, we are out. Don't want to let me go. Come on, YouTube. Let's go. Okay.